One as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series. That's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way in the series, total reset. The first pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. And he deals. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now here is Larry Walker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one in the air right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So they'll be ready to.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one's gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
What a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
There's a swing and a drop. That one's deep. And it is gone. A massive home run. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 4-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Here's Nolan Gorman. High fly ball down the left field line. Walker going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, A.J. Puck.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Foul ball. Griffey in his 4th year. And he's a 3-time home run derby champion. And that one handled. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out on Soto. So digging in, Mark McGuire. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. One left for Oakland. They're down 4-0. Top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Fergie Jenkins. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on
the new pitcher in the game, Ron Guidry.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Now in for the Braves, Larry Walker. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And the postseason success continues for him. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Chipper Jones. That one is absolutely belted. Up against the wall and brings it in. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in East Bay, Luis Rengifo. And the pitch. And it leads to some really special moments. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Matt McClain. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. One down. Christopher Morel up next for the A's. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
0-1.
2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo ranging after it. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As a run scores. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's 6-2.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 2 of the World Series. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, center field. Williams under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. Braves 6, and the A's 2. New inning getting started, and now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out, first pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Griffey drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in for Oakland, Ken Griffey Jr. Park back to work. In the air, right side. Moving under it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. Mark McGuire up next for the A's. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Gorman moving under this one. Out number 2. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Misses off the inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and 3rd, 2 away. And now here is Matt McClain. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The Braves leading by 4 here in game 2. That's a base hit. 1 scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Christopher Morel. Bounce to the left side. Chipper fires to first. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-3. You're watching the World Series. Game 2 of the World Series. And the batter now, Nolan Gorman. Guidry goes 5 feet 11 inches, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
That one hit to right. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. He's already homered here in this one. And he can't make the play.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Now a chance for Bernie Williams. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Here comes a pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. Out to short, Estrada. Throws to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. The Athletics trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Him out, and there are 2 down. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a foul ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Right through there for a strike. Grounded to Gorman. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Jeter off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Posada makes the catch, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Larry Walker. Guidry back to work. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. On his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Relay throw to second. He's in there.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Jorge Posada. Line drive. Got him in center field. Braves strand 1, but they still lead at 6-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Grounded to Gorman. On to first. They get the out on Soto.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Mark McGuire up next for the A's. Hard on the ground to first. Guerrero takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Number 3, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Oakland's DH, Luis Rengifo. Swings through that.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. A's go quickly and quietly there and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back in Oakland, all set for the top of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Griffin makes the grab, 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet. And it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And next for Atlanta, Nolan Gorman. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. The relay throw. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tagged him out. Fergie Jenkins now at the plate. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Braves 6 and the A's 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
1 away, bottom of the 6th. So up next, Jordan Walker. And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base,
and it drops in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. A.J. Puck gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Obi Milner takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. And try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball there. Got him. 2 down.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
In the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Right side. And that is the inning. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. We head to the 7th now in game 2. Braves 6 and the A's 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 59.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch is off the wall. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. So the batting order turns over. Bernie Williams next up for the Braves. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Stepping in, Larry Walker. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And gone! And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-3. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Now it's going to be Chipper Jones. This one smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Swings here and blasts one left field to the warning track. Makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the 7th, leading off Ken Griffey Jr. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking for the K. Juan Soto now 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Milner, a 6'3 lefty. He features a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Chipper in pursuit. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down now, and here is Mark McGuire. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fly ball down the line. Walker on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. And that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. Braves 9 and the A's 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jorge Lopez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And a pitch. Ripped on a line. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Nolan Gorman. That's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Tyro Estrada next up for the Braves. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. On a line out towards center. Griffith makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The tag hits him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Luis Rengifo. Pitches in there, and it's 0-1. Popped up. Gorman under it. 1 up, 1 down. Matt McClain will hit next. Swing and a miss. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Morel now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Posada squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Jordan Walker up next for the A's. Headed down the line, and that drops foul. And now the lefty, and a foul ball. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Still way back. It's 9-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jose Cisnero.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second. He wants the cycle. The tag, and he's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Larry Walker next up for the Braves. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Throw is high and over his head. Tag, got him. A aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Just missed it. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Braves 9 and the A's 3. So bottom of the 9th, and now Tyler Soderstrom. Milner back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo has it sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Derek Jeter digs in now. Right through there for a strike. The Braves up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Fought off foul. Out towards left center. Nimmo ranging after it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take a 2-game to none lead back home.
These hitters came to the yard today thinking one thing: launch mode. 6 home runs. Just an incredible offensive display today. Even by today's standards, that is a huge total.
Three your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs on 19 hits. 1 error. They lay